Welcome back. Let's talk about Carysil. The stock had seen a big move after a deep correction. After what was a strong performance in the third quarter, margins recovered as well. Chirag Parekh, who's the chairman and managing director at the company, now joins in. Chirag, the environment is looking a lot more optimistic because of your margin improvement, one, but also from a trade standpoint, the US-India trade truce that has happened so far. And obviously, the US is one of your largest revenue contributors. So with all of this, the first 9 months, your revenue growth has been 13%, 690 crores. What's your FY26 target? And is there further room for margin improvement from the 19% that you had earlier guided for and now achieved?
Yeah, Mangam, so great. So I think that's a big relief, first of all, what we have is solving this India-US trade war. I think it's been like a hanging sword on us, but I take the opportunity to congratulate my team. I think they did a great job in Q3. So in spite of we had this high tariffs with the US, I think we navigated this whole quarter quite well. We've been able to sustain our margin guidance, which is about 18 to 20%. So I think that's good. We also saw that the demand did not fall in the Q3. Obviously, there's some spillover which happened in Q4 because they were hoping that the deal would probably spill in Q4. But all said and done, I think we've been having great momentum in sales, especially from the big guys, the Lowe's, the IKEA Sweden. So I think that's been a great momentum for us. Also, we kind of lost some sales because we went out of mold.
So do you end this year with about 900 crores in top line or a little more than that?
Yeah. So I think we will be actually going to the rate. I think we should be crossing at this year about $100 billion plus during the year.
All right. And what happens to the next year? And what about your volume targets? Because, you know, April 2026, you have that 1 lakh units of quartz zinc capacity coming in. You also have, 70,000 units of stainless steel zinc capacity coming in. Together, what is the additional revenue potential that these, plants bring to you? And what's your target for FY27 based on that?
So I always say that last 10 years, if you rewind us, I think we were a 100 crore, company. So I think we've been, grown in the last 10 years quite substantially. But the good news is, Mangalam, is that the fundamental of the business remains very strong. So the demand of the quartz sinks, or we call the granites, has been great across the world. It's been in India, it's been in the US, it's been in Europe, it's been across. So I think that's very good news for us that the demand is growing. Second, I think big thing coming to, I'll come back to your game, the volume we plan to play in the next year. But very important part is that our key competition comes from Europe and Canada. And Europe, as you know, has been faced by, has been slapped by a 15% tariff versus 18% of India. Canada on the other side is 35%. So that makes their products very, very competitive in the market. And I think we have such a big room now to play. We're looking at about 3 million sinks, which we have a growth opportunity in the coming years' time. We have the way at the rate I think we are going. We have great tie-ups with Lowe's, IKEA, grow and a lot of new customers waiting in the line queue. We are almost full with our capacity as we speak. So we will have to expand our capacity to at least 25%. All depends upon the next 30, 45 days. I meet with my key customers and let's see what plays out. So we are going to have a board meeting on the expansion in the March, I think at the late March, and then we will be.
Right, so that's an important one to note, take note of, that in March you will have a board meeting to consider further capacity expansion beyond this as well. Just that leaves me with question before we let you go on both your India business and the UK business. The last time you joined us, you said that the India business would be around 300-400 crores over the next couple of years. Currently, it's about 107 crores in the first 9 months of this year. If you could give us a sense on where that's planning to go with the kind of margin target that you can give, and the UK business as well, which was smaller for you, but you expected that to double in the next 3 to 4 years as well. Where do those targets stand at, and what are those absolute numbers?
Yeah, thanks. So, I mean, UK, like as we all know that it's struggling at this point of time. I think the sales right now are pretty flat in UK, but there is always a shining at the end of the tunnel. My team has been right now in negotiation with very large customers in the UK. It is going to be flat in UK. It's not going to be easy to be very honest about it. It is going to struggle, but the good part is that we have kept our business intact. We've been able to keep our margins intact, so I think it's good. So I think we'll have to probably wait for a year or two for the UK economy to bounce back. Coming to the India play, which is a very important play for us next 5 years. Yes, I did mention that in the next 5 years we are going to roll out a plan of 500 crore India business plan, which we are going to have an expo in Bombay on 4th April, where we are going to show to our investors, stakeholders, and the channel partner what we're going to do. So here's the thing: we are expanding now the capacity. We are going to dedicate a completely domestic plant to just ensure that we have a smooth supplies. Second, we are expanding our faucet capacity. We would be expanding probably next year to 50 to 100,000. We are putting up the big assembly line for all the built-in appliances because we have a BS certification. Oh. While I say that is the massive opportunity for us for the OEM business, and we have been able to do some. I'm not able to give you names, but we've been able to. Okay. We have tied up OEM business with large key global players for India. So I think, and the e-com business. So we are going to play. We are still building up a team. So I think all put together, we want to march towards our 500 crore goal in the next 5 years.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, Chirag, for joining us this morning on the show and explaining us in terms of the outlook, the opportunity that lies for the company as well. But we